hair so poofy. Why is this dead? Why isn't it always dead? Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Allow it to go live. There we go. And I also want to remind everybody, make sure you check out my page for all the amazing things that I do, that I just posted. So I have some awesome stuff going on if you check it out. Miss Lynette, how are you, my love? Long time no see. I have missed you, my dear. How are you? So I'm just going to throw out, if you see, oh gosh, now I got to remember, if you see this, if you don't know what this is, you better check out my page. And if you check out my page and see the last post, there should be the post right under this live. You will see what this is about. It's it's going to be amazing. And I'll be able to check it out on my phone. I waited a while to go live because I wanted it to make sure my phone was charged and that it wouldn't die. Well, that's exciting. I'm doing good. I'm really excited. It's Monday, and I wanted to come on, and I've been feeling, and I've had a lot of spirits hanging out with me today. So I wanted to come on and do some mediumship and see, how everybody is doing, and if anybody would like, if you do need a card reading, of course you can get a card reading, but I wanted to do some mediumship because there's been a lot of spirits in this house, and I wanted to communicate with you guys and give some messages. So mediumship is only $20, and as you all know, Tawny is not very good at watching the clock, so that's why I keep my mediumships at $20. So if you would like one, you can click, you can see them all scrolling here. You can see in the description box how to pay. Hi, Miss Danielle. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Zana. And everything like that. So I'm really excited for that. But I'm happy this looks, you can read it a little bit better. I did it with my girls, their crayons and their colored pencils. I'm like, oh, it looks so nice. And then I hung it up and then you couldn't even see it. So I had to outline it a little bit. So I did put up a post. Hi, Corey. I haven't seen you on my live before. How are you? Oh, I'm so excited. So if you haven't checked out my page, if you didn't see anything for this one, you better go check it out. And you better go see what this is about because you're not going to want to miss it. We're going to do Miss Danielle. Miss Danielle, how are you, my love? I am doing good, Corey. How are you doing? How is everything? How was Halloween? Did you get to go trick-or-treating at all? Or did you hand out candy? Miss Danielle, are you still at home? So since today is the first day, I guess I'll sneak and I'll tell you what this is if you haven't seen it. If you share my live, and you have to share it publicly or else it's not going to tell me. If you share my live publicly and you talk to me on my live for a bit and I'm looking at my phone to see who shares, I will take one of my piece of papers. I will write your name on it. I have them all cut up the same size. I will fold them up all the same exact way. And I'm going to put your name in here. And I did say if you share my live and if you purchase a reading on my live, like Danielle, I'm going to do first. So if Danielle shares and I see she shared, Danielle will get 2 tickets into the weekly giveaway. And you can come every day this week that I am live, and as long as you share, you can get a ticket. So depending on how many times I go live this week, depends on how many times your name can go into the drawing. And then I'll probably do it this weekend. I'll probably come on a Saturday or maybe Sunday and pull it out and see what's going on. And that's what it is. So if you come on every day, if you share, and you have to hang out for a while. You can't just share and disappear on me. I want you guys to hang out with me. I want to make sure, you see readings and everything like that. So that's what we're doing. So for another couple days. Oh no, your littles aren't feeling good. So first I'm going to put, because Danielle got a reading, I'm going to write Danielle's name. And Danielle is going to go into the bag. And I just took one of my girls' bag, and I like that it was a kitty. So I have Miss Danielle's name. Oh, look at that. I didn't even put it the right way. I get so excited. The little things excite me. And I fold it, and she's going in the bag. Miss Danielle, who did you want to talk to, my dear? Hello, Miss Amber. How are you? Hi, Brandy. Welcome, everybody. So if you share, keep commenting. Let me see. And because I have it on my phone tells me who shares. So I will be able to see who shares. You want to talk to your grandma? Okay. Did your I don't know my body parts. I want to say kidneys though, because I'm feeling it on both sides, and I'm feeling it like in the middle, like right above my hips, like in between, like, us, for people who aren't thin, like where that stomach part goes in. I just feel like this weird pain, and it makes me think maybe kidneys, because I feel pain on both sides. And I have some shooting pain. So I'm feeling, does she have a bunch of stuff, Miss Danielle? Like I felt it, and I heard kidneys, and I don't know if she had like heart issues. I'm just feeling a whole bunch of stuff, unless I'm feeling you too, which could probably be, I don't know if I'm feeling you as well. I do that a lot. She had lung cancer and it grew. Okay. Like I just felt kidneys, and then I felt this pain in my chest, and I feel pain in my heart, and it's just shooting everywhere. Does she have any sharp pains too? Hi, Sunshine. So I see Danielle shared too. So Danielle gets her name in there again. And I'm putting last names because there are some of you, like, especially like my Sues. I have like 20 Sues that come on. So if you share, I will put your name in there. Just keep commenting. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I just feel a lot of pain everywhere, and it just really hurt. So I just felt a lot of sharp pain. Did she like Christmas, Miss Danielle? I keep seeing like reindeer, like deer. Like I see deer coming in. I did see a snowman, and it reminded me of Christmas. And I feel like Christmas was a magical time for her. Did she? I don't know if she liked to bake or if she liked other people's baking goods. But like I see cooking, and I just feel like she understood. She had a Rudolph. She always yeah, that's the first thing I saw was Rudolph, and then I saw a snowman, and then I was seeing like I see Rudolph's like head in the antlers. But I didn't know if it just meant deer, so I was throwing all that it could be out. I feel like she was like she's the way she's making me feel with all of it is that she really was all about the meaning of Christmas, and that what the meaning of Christmas was. I feel like she was somebody who just enjoyed. She may not have been, I don't know. I feel so much with her. Like, I don't know if she was, she makes me feel like she was the grandma who enjoyed having everybody together, and just being present with everybody just made her really happy. Like, I just feel like I could be so happy having everybody together, even if she didn't like she didn't want, like she didn't have to be the center of attention and everybody talking, but she loved having everyone together and being able to spend time is what I'm hearing. Do you have a headache, or is this her? All of a sudden I just felt like I got hit with some head pain. I don't know, my head started hurting. It just went whoosh. Did she get sick quickly? Like, did this come fast for her, Miss Danielle? Is that why all of a sudden, like, I just feel like, whoo. Um, okay. I thought it might be you. That's why I said it, because sometimes when I feel things, they feel different between spirit and human. Do I call you human? What do I call you? What, like, people who are alive, like, they feel differently in the way it came in. It kind of was like, I don't, this felt like more like you. Okay. I just feel like it can't, like, it hit me so fast, so I didn't know what that meant. I keep seeing musical notes, but did she like to sing, or does somebody like to sing and play music? Like, I keep, like, but it makes me feel like it's playing music. Does somebody play like an instrument or the piano? I don't know instruments. The only one I ever played was like the flute in like sixth grade, but I only played for like a few months, so I can't do anything. So I don't know any of that stuff. I'm just seeing like musical notes, and I feel like either she could play an instrument or somebody is. I sing. Okay. I thought it was piano. My dad always bothered me and told me I should play piano because I have such long fingers. I don't know. I didn't do it. We used to play oldies. Oh, I love it. Yeah, because I was seeing musical notes everywhere, and it made me feel like somebody was playing it. So that makes sense too that you'd be singing it. I did take choir, but it made me feel like playing. So maybe that's why it was coming up that way. Like Liz was that. Oh, I love it. Is that supposed to be a table? Okay, I don't know if she's showing me a table or a tree. I'm sorry. I want to say it's a table. I don't know if it's a tree. Do you have any of her furniture, or is there furniture that you wanted that was hers? I don't know. It looks like to me it looks like I love your face too. I don't know. It looks like a table to me. I got a chair. Okay, maybe that's why I couldn't really. I don't know. I couldn't. Okay. A wooden chair. That's why I couldn't tell if it was a table or Miss Cliz. I don't know how you had this name, if this was your name growing up. I could not imagine being in kindergarten and learning how to spell that. I saw she shared. A wooden chair. Okay, maybe that's why. It looked like that's why I couldn't tell if it was a tree or a table. It looked different. Hi Jonathan. I'm good. How are you? What, I don't know. I feel like, is there something that you wanted that you didn't get, Miss Danielle? Because I feel like she makes me feel like there was more that should have, like furniture that she wishes that you would have gotten with that. Have you been doing candle work or lighting candles? She's showing me, I keep seeing a candle and it makes me feel like a lot of stuff. I can't write with this on. Okay. She makes me feel like, I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of ways. Okay. I feel like with the candles, I don't know if she wasn't as spiritually open when she was a human. Like, I feel so weird saying a human, but when she was here on Earth, I don't know how open she was spiritually, but I feel like her seeing you do that and knowing how, like, seeing that you can connect and seeing what you can do, I feel like she's amazed. Like, she not amazed by it, but she loves seeing you do that. And I feel like you do some more spiritual stuff subconsciously than you know. And I feel like those candles are something, I don't know much about candle works, and I'm not going to tell you to go do spells and that, because I don't do any of that, and I don't know, that's not me. But I feel like something with the candles is a part of your spiritual belief. Okay, I couldn't tell which way to go. Like, maybe that's why, because I felt like because you're so, maybe it's because you're so open about it, and she wasn't. Like, I just feel like I felt like a close. It felt closed to me, so that's why I was like, I didn't know if I didn't know which way to go with that. Hi, Miss Brandy, how are you? Um, I don't know. Do you feel a difference when you light those candles, though, Miss Danielle? Like, she keeps showing me that she wants you to remember the change that you have when it comes to those candles. You're tired? Ugh. Did you have your coffee this morning? I'm excited. I figured out how to make coffee like kind of Starbucks way, even though I'm sure Starbucks still tastes better, but I try. I tried, and that's all that matters. I got you, dear. You are next. And because she did donate, and I get to spell her wonderful last name again, she gets to go in there a second time. Remember, guys, if you should go look at my post underneath this video and see what this wonderful bag is all about. It can get I think it gets overwhelming for you, because I feel like your candle work that you do, and I feel like it opens you up, and I feel like it pushes out energy for you. Like, I feel like it pushes away anything negative and it pushes things out. So I feel like that's something, like, if you ever want to explore when getting back into your gifts, I feel like a candle is something that will help you. And then she's saying it will help protect your energy. I feel like it helps make a bubble for you, a protection when you do your gifts. Because she's showing me, I love it. It kind of makes like something that you do, it like connects you to make this protective bubble around you, if that makes sense. Okay. I hope that makes sense, because I don't know how else to put it, but it protects you. And I don't know, she said, and it's really cool. I've never heard this. Nobody's ever come and told me this, but that's what your grandma is showing. Your grandma is coming and she's saying, there's been changes, and she wants to talk about some of these bumps that came up. And she's saying she's saying this last bump that was really hard, but that you she's saying this bump that you came, but you hopped on through. I don't know if she liked bunnies or not, but I'm seeing like I'm seeing you having like a game face on, Bunny, and I'm seeing you hopping right over it, and it makes. But I'm trying not to laugh because I can see you doing this, being like, I ain't dealing with this bullshit or this, and just hopping and hopping over. Like I can, I can see it. I can just see you going boop boop boop, and I love it. So, it's so funny. Like I see it, and she's saying, and she's so proud of you, and she's saying that she knows it sucked. I feel like she's saying, she's reminding you that it's just some stuff that you had to finish off. And the way she's showing me a slide going backwards. It's so funny, like when I read for you guys, for like when I've read for you guys and I know your personalities and stuff, but I totally saw a bunny and I saw it happen, then it turned into you and you're like, nope, nope. And I was trying not to laugh because it was so cute. I'm seeing a slide going backwards, and for me, she's telling me that that was just, I feel like that was past life stuff, and I feel like it was just things that you needed to check off, and that's why you're hopping over it, is because you've done the cord cutting, you've released that, and you're not allowing that to sink inside of you, is what I'm hearing, if that makes sense. Oh, it's 63 degrees today. It's beautiful out, Miss Brandy. I'd love 63. I told Leo if it stays, we'll go for a WALK later. If I say it, he'll get excited. He's being good right now. I can't do that. Okay. Are you having a hard time with the girls' father at all? Has he been snappy, or has he been snapping, or like, I don't know, she's showing me, sorry, but she's showing me him as like a crocodile, and I see the mouth open, and I just see it kind of like snapping. I feel like that may be weird. Okay, good. I was like I just see him as a crocodile right now, and I didn't know if he's been, it could be that he's just been really hard to deal with lately. Did you have the girls while you've been home, or did he have to have them? I also feel like he hasn't had a lot of patience either. Thank you, Miss Amber. I'm going to put your name in. Miss Amber. No, he had to have them. Okay, I think that's why. That makes sense. That, because I felt like the crocodile, I didn't know if you had them or if he had them. I feel like that's why she's showing me the crocodile. I feel like that was hard for him. And I feel like since he didn't, I feel like his patience is very thin now. And I feel like you got the kids back before he probably snapped, unless he's been snapping at you. She's showing me, she's like, just keep that stick in between the mouth. Like, I see this alligator's mouth open, and then I'm seeing you come in and just putting a stick there and holding it there. So she's also saying whatever he complains about, and stuff like that. She's like, don't allow, I feel like I already know you do this. And she's just reminding you, don't allow it to affect you. Just let him, he has to learn how to deal with things too. Like, I feel like you've had so much weight on your shoulders. She's reminding you that, I feel like this is something too that he needed as well. Did you have any questions for her? Hi, Hannah. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you, Miss Hannah? Oh, I'm so excited. I may have got a little excited. Um, is it you or her? She's showing me herself as an eagle when it comes to this relationship. She wants you to know that she's watching over you. I don't know if you see eagles or hawks. It could be either or. I don't know. They both sometimes look the same to me. I'm just seeing a big bird flying in the air. She is showing me sprinkles of love. Um, I feel she's telling me that this one's completely different. And she's showing me, is he like a cuddly loving cat? Because I feel like he's totally different. Like she makes me feel like this one's more, I don't want to, he's not clingy. I don't want to call him clingy, but I feel like he's more intentive. Is that the right word? I just feel like he's there more and he's more understanding. Um, he's just more loving and open, and I just feel like there's a lot more compassion. So I feel like this is so much better. She's showing me that you guys are more equal in this relationship. He is stable. Yeah, and she's showing me, I don't know why. She's just showing me that it's more equal, that this is so much better for you, and that this is just a better fit. So when you see eagles or hawks or whatever you see flying above you, the bigger birds, know that's her just keeping an eye on you. She says she loves you and she's so happy she got to talk to you. Um she's showing me within 5 months you're going to be somewhere different too. And I feel like I don't know if I'm trying to remember. I think you changed jobs. I don't know. She makes me feel like there's some job stuff that's going to change. Like I don't know if you are working for some promotions or or there could be a change of a job within 5 months. What are we at? November, December, January, February, March, April. By April, I feel like you're going to be like in a better place with work too. She's saying, okay. You are very welcome. I love you, my dear. Thank you so much. I have Miss Kaliz next. If anybody else donates for a reading, please let me know. And please remember that, like, I pinned it on my phone. I know I can't see it, but I pinned it. Make sure you go check out what my weekly thing is. Oh, not it. I thought you moved. No? I thought you moved. Or I thought they moved. What am I missing? I really thought you moved. Or were you still trying to find a place to move to? Still waiting. Okay. Nothing has been done. Okay. You have the funniest friends in the whole world. I love when your friends come through. You have so many guy friends and guys who come through. One's making fun of you and being a jokester. I'm like, that's not very nice, but men are men. Um, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what he's doing, but he's laughing at me now. He's like, I don't know. He's making jokes and he's like, why don't you just put some spotlights out there and keep a spotlight on your car or put like a light there? I don't know. And then I heard, then somebody else came in. They're like, do you have a shelf by your window that's by your car? Because they did show me first. I saw a window and they were showing me to have a shelf, and they're saying that you may need to charge your phone at night. I don't know if you can record while that I just see a computer. I know they're making me feel like use your computer and somehow face it towards your car and record it at when you go to bed or during the day. Do it at random times and see if you can catch it, or see like if they throw anything at your car or anything. Because I do feel like at some point they're gonna get busted with some type of video. They're showing me that everybody's out, that the karma's gonna come back around, and that they're swearing. I usually don't swear in my lives, but they're gonna F up at some point. It's on the main road. Okay. Well, gee, that doesn't make sense because they just made me feel like if you put a thing in the window, it could, and you'd be able to see. Are you allowed to park closer to your house? Okay. I don't know if they're being a smart butt or not, Miss. Does anybody near you or in your apartment or where you park, does anybody play an instrument like a violin or whatever it's called? A violin, I think it is, the one that goes on your chin, the violin. Okay. The car is out the front. Okay. I don't know, they were just showing, I was seeing more like a something with like a computer recording it. No, but a piano. Okay. Because they keep showing me somebody with a musical instrument. I kept seeing a violin. I thought they were being a smart butt, and I always hated when I was a kid when my parents were like, "Oh, let me play you the smallest violin." That always ticked me off. But it kept popping up. So I was seeing a violin. It could be is that person that plays the piano? Maybe they see something, or maybe they can help you. Because I feel like it keeps popping up and they keep showing it to me. So I feel like somebody probably has seen it that you can talk to. I would talk to whoever has the piano and see if maybe they can help, or if they've seen something and they can help you, um because I don't feel like you're alone is what I'm hearing. They're saying she's not alone, and it makes me feel like that you need to team up with somebody to get this through. That maybe the other person knows that, they don't have proof, so they haven't filed anything, or they don't have certain something. You know what I mean? Um, you have all your paperwork and all that done, right? You're just waiting for something to come through. Because they're showing me that there's something coming within the next 3 to 6 months. November, December, January. So somewhere between February and May. And I'm hearing that it could be February to May, because I feel like they're saying there's just so that they're going through so much that it's delayed it so long. But I feel they're like, she's getting closer to the top of the list. Seeing she's getting closer to the top of the list. So somewhere between February and May, I feel like you'll be able to. Why do I hear clench a deal? I also hear something about clenching a deal, and I don't know what that is. Hi, Sam. How are you? I keep hearing something about clenching a deal. Ah, perfect. Okay, because last minute I heard she's gonna clench the deal, so maybe this is a heads up for you, knowing that court's gonna be good. I'm doing mediumship today, Miss Sam. I was told to do mediumship. So I do what I'm told. Extend the order. I do think they will do that, but I do believe you need to talk to the piano person. Yes, my dear. I feel like your neighbors are very jealous people. Is there something that you have that they would be jealous about, or are they just jealous of you? Period. Hey, 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 hey! Sorry if that scared anybody. Maybe it was the mailman. I don't know. Sorry if he's bothering you guys. I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's some jealousy of something. Sam, I can be the opposite of some people. Some people can't. Some people need that time. Leo. Sometimes when they just pass, sometimes they do come stronger for me. They come in a lot stronger for me when they just pass. I don't know what he's barking at. I shut the door so he wouldn't do this. I just feel like there's, it might just be you, period. They're like, it's all that cake. It's because she can eat all that cake. You have the funniest guy friends. Hi, Miss Angela. How are you, love? I hope you are doing well. How are you feeling, my dear? They're showing me. Oh, I'm seeing they're showing me court. I'm seeing growth. I feel like there's a lot of growth going on. Hi, Miss Abby. Hi, Crystal. How are you guys? You do. I'm seeing like fairies and I'm seeing dragonflies, and it's all pulling me in a bunch of different things. And with those different things, it does make me feel like I feel like you're almost ready to get back into doing your spiritual stuff again. Have you been wanting to figure out how to do that? Or not how to do that, but how to get back into doing it? Because like I keep seeing these like I don't know how to explain it, but it makes me feel like there's these moments where like I want to do it and then you're ready, but then you get nervous. But I feel like you're like on that brinks of just being like pushing up. I don't know how else to say it. I am doing good, Miss Crystal. Miss Crystal shared. But like I see like I know how hard it can be at first to, being paranoid about going live. But literally the second you hit that live button, it is completely different. It's completely different. And I feel like you just need that push, my dear. I feel like they want you to know to just go do it. Just do it. I feel like if you want, my dear, You can come into you can go into my group, and if you want to become an approved reader and just do like card pulls and typing them, or make, or how else I used to do them when I first started doing groups, is I used to record with my phone, like, because I had to learn how to keep up with typing with what I was hearing, so I would take little videos of it. But I feel like they want you to get back in it, and that might be the steps that you need. So if you want to try and be an approved reader, I would do that and get into some groups and just get that under your belt so you can keep going. But see, that's what those lower vibrations do. Those jerks, they do things to try to distract you from the light. That's why you just have to hop on it. Okay, I've had my moments where things have come in and have hit me, and I'm like, no, I need to stay in. I always say in the good, because they try to pull you back down. So maybe doing little things will help get you going and get you bumped up to that next vibration, that higher vibration, that you'll be able to feel better about it. Okay. I don't feel like court's gonna go bad. I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like you should be getting a phone call in that next 3 to 6 months for a move. I feel like you're getting closer to the top list. I just feel like there's so much going on. They're saying talk to the piano person, see what he has to say. Unless you end up finding somebody who plays a violin, some instrument. I don't know what's with all the instruments today. I've never seen instruments before, but we're on a new note, I guess. And they're showing me that you've been really good about cutting strings too with people who don't serve you the way they should. Like, I'm seeing, like, they're showing me, like, I don't know how to describe it. Let me find it. I'm kind of seeing it like this, but I'm seeing it with a bunch of strings, but I'm seeing it's really lopsided, kind of like the puppet. I was going to show you a picture with the cards. Of course, it's probably not in this pile that I grabbed. And I just see it lopsided because I'm hearing we're cutting strings. We're getting better at letting people go, letting things go that no longer serve us. Like, but I see it like more like this. I know his hands the other way, but I'm seeing it, it's like lopsided. Like, a lot of strings have been cut. Like, you've been letting things go. And they're saying that I feel so much pride from your spirits and your loved ones that, it's not always easy to cut those off. And you know what? And even if you do that, spirit can still bring it back to you somehow. Somehow it could always come back. I just feel like they're showing me that you're getting more freedom and you're feeling better. I feel like in your own skin. Allowing these things to leave is what they're showing me. And they want you to know to keep doing it, and that every time you cut one off, it helps you. I feel like you're able to breathe a little bit better as well. And I know how hard that is, but sometimes, it is what it is. I've had to do that in a different way, but I know how that feels. Did you have any other questions, my dear? And I'm going to do Miss Angela next. I'm surprised this coffee is still good. It is hard. It's always hard. Yes, you're next, Miss Angela. But I don't know why. Because I got to put your name in, Miss Angela. You did donate. Because you want your name in the bucket or in the bag. It's not really a bucket. I was like, why do I got to put their names in? And then I saw my girls' things there, so I just put it in there. I thought there's been more. I feel like this has been going on forever. And, I'm surprised the police haven't, I don't know anything like that. I feel like there's something that needs to be done. I don't know if you can talk. I'm sure you've talked to the people. Where are you? Does it snow by you? Like, does the weather get really crappy? I gotta spray this way. I don't want to spray the dog. I'm seeing like clouds in my glasses and it's messing me up. God. The fourth car. I cannot imagine. Well, I've had my car damaged by jealous people, so I do know how that feels. I do feel like I feel like if you use your intuition and you find out the right people in the unit that you can talk to that you can tell has been affected by this, I do feel like that will help you. And I do feel like if you allow yourself, and I'm saying if you allow yourself because it's always on your own time, but I do feel if you allow yourself to really push up and get into your spirit work again, it can be slowly. I'm not saying you have to do everything tomorrow, but if you slowly start doing it, I feel like it's going to make a difference. It's going to raise your confidence with it. It's going to build your self-esteem, and you're going to be able to have some more income that you are wanting to have. I feel like there's been a lot that we've been doing baby steps, and they want you to take big kid steps now. They want you to take a bigger step into it. They don't want you to run. They don't want you to take like huge steps, but they want you to take bigger steps. Instead of taking the baby steps, they want you to take like preschool steps, like just making it bigger, dipping your toes in faster and seeing how it feels, okay? I don't know. Unless somebody else has a window that unless that piano person has a window that sees your car, maybe that's why. And I'm seeing a computer or seeing something. I don't know. Something has to be recorded, is probably what they're saying, that you have to get something on camera. Unless you have a phone, or if you have a computer that you can hook up in your car to have it sitting in your car and have it recording or something in some way that's hidden, put a box in or something. I don't know. They're telling me weird stuff. I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. I just feel like you need to get something recorded, and I feel like you need to have a team. And if you have that community, I feel like it will help. Okay? I'm sorry that they're doing. I'm hoping this next 3 to 6 months just comes fast for you and they move you out. It makes me so sad. But I love you. And if you want to start doing some readings, let me know and you can come read in my group and do some mini readings. I would love to have more active readers. Okay. Miss Angela. It makes me sad because their vibration is just so low. And I think that your goodness and your like the way you are, I feel like they're just jealous because you can make good out of your situation. You know to look forward. And I feel like they're just so jealous and they don't know how to do that they're being buttheads. I don't know how else to explain it, but I just feel like they're trying to pull you down. And because you keep staying up, it helps. Okay. Miss Angela, who do you want to talk? Is there somebody you want to talk to? I love your profile picture. It's so pretty. You're very welcome, dear. Keep vibing high. Keep that chin up. And make sure you show them that they haven't moved your crown. Because that's I don't want it to upset them to where they do more dumb stuff, but I just don't ever want you to make them feel like they won either. People are horrible sometimes. Good. Good. Okay. I don't know. They have something up their butt and they're not letting go of because they're just very low vibrational beings. I don't know. Okay, what is this? Let me see what this is, Miss Angela, because I don't know my body parts. That I don't think I think it's that. Did somebody have intestinal, whatever the word is I'm looking for, because I don't know medical stuff. I feel so much stuff in my intestines, like the small one. I don't feel it in my bladder. I feel it like right above that. And I feel some lower back pain. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that went on in that lower part of my body. And I do feel like they were hospitalized or they passed on their back too. Like I feel like that immobleness. I was gonna say it felt like a male. I was just sometimes with all the pain, sometimes I don't always see like who it is first, but I was seeing a lot of the stuff. Or it might not be. I know he could be coming through. I've had that happen plenty of times. If that sounds, has your son been laying down a lot? It's not weird for a lot of people to come through too, Miss Angela. I have people who come on want to do spirit messages and their alive mothers come through. I don't know if you remember. Sue's mom used to come. One of the Sue's moms, for some reason, I always connected to, and she always comes through. I just feel so much lower stomach, and my back hurts. And somebody's laying and just having to lay down a lot, or in a hospital. Okay, and I don't know why spirit works this way, but sometimes I think it's just the way my gifts work. I'm just feeling all of that. I did think it was your son because I was hearing, "Look, ma, no hands," and I don't know what that. Like I don't know if he used to do things that freaked you out when he was younger or not. But I keep seeing, look, I keep hearing, "Look, ma, no hands," and I don't know what that's about. Um, okay. I'm seeing like a video. Yes, the wild one. Yeah, that's like I just keep hearing that. Maybe that's why. Now that you're saying the wild, like I was seeing a heart, and I'm seeing kind of like I don't feel like I've ever saw this movie, but I know of it. Like I see the sword, like kind of like how they talk about like the sword in the rock, and you have to pull it out. Um, I'm seeing a heart. I'm seeing a sword inside the heart, But then I'm seeing it changing, and like it's talking about like, has he been going through a hard time with love, or has he been affected with everything that's, about, or is he just hiding his feelings with all that's going on with him and what's going on with you? Like I see, like they're showing me so many different movies, like clips, and it's going really fast. And I feel like there's some feelings that he needs to release. Like I feel like he needs to pull that sword out. I just feel like there's something going on and they want him hard time with love. Yes. I just feel like he doesn't know how strong he really is. And I feel like with all that, with his body that's going on, I feel like, I know this is gonna, I hope you understand what I'm saying, but they're telling me that it holds him back and it's not allowing him to see his true ability. Like I feel like he's so much stronger and has so much to fight for. Did he ever he's so strong. Like I'm seeing like knights and Vikings and swords, and I'm seeing like fishing nets. Like I feel like they're showing me that just in that time period, I feel like he had a lot of lives with that. I feel bad. Maybe this is why you donated for a reading and you don't know why. Maybe they're giving you messages to help your son, to help you get steps to help him. But I feel like he's so strong, and I don't know if he likes the Vikings. I don't know if he likes any of that right in this life. But I'm seeing he has so much more that he knows how to fight. And I feel like they just want him to take that fight and that I just feel like they want him to take his. Is there something that he needs to fight back on? Like they're really big on showing me this sword. I don't know what it is about the sword. I don't know if they're saying that if he allows that pain and with the love and relationship or whatever that's going on, if he allows that to go, that he will feel better too. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that I was seeing that, and I feel like and I was seeing like Vikings, and I'm seeing like I watched the Vikings too with my husband, so I'm seeing like all the handsome men that they have on the show, which I know they probably didn't look like that then, but for them, I like seeing. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's saying to take the sword out and do the fight. I don't know if he's trying. Maybe there's more is helping him. Good. Is there more? There might be more to a story, or there's more to something. And if he is good at protecting people's feelings and he doesn't want to hurt his ex, maybe this is saying that he needs to pull out maybe they're saying pull out everything that you have. Because as hard as it is, and I do feel like he's a true Viking. Like, they're not just about killing people, but it's all about love, freedom, and love, freedom, and all that. And I feel like they're coming and they're saying he needs to pull everything out. He needs to have and do everything that he needs to. He does. But I don't feel like he has to protect his ex. And I know that's going to be up to him. And I know that's his own thing. But I feel like he's trying to, not take everything away, or he's trying to. And it also just reminds me of my brother-in-law, where like he tried to make things work and he tried not to do it, and it just didn't. Like at the end, he didn't win, and then it didn't work out as well as it should have. I just feel like he needs to pull everything out. He needs to fight. He needs to do what he needs to do. Yes, and that's good. That's where this whole Viking thing probably comes in too. He can fight for others, but I feel like he needs to fight for himself this time. He needs to put everything out for him. Okay? So just remind him that I feel like he needs to know that he won't be punished for fighting for what he really wants and what he believes is really the best thing for his daughter. Okay? And remind him to continue to have faith, and I don't know if he does any spiritual stuff or not, but I see a shield and I'm getting really emotional. I don't know if you're getting emotional, and that's why I'm getting emotional, and I'm trying not to cry because I can just feel it ready to burst. I don't know if he just has a lot of emotions about what's going on, and this all came out of nowhere. Um, they're showing me little movie clips, but I also feel like if when this goes in the right direction, as long as he fights for himself, I feel like it's gonna set a big example for a lot of people. I don't know if it's just family or if it could be like people who are there at the court and stuff like that. I know, I'm trying not to cry, but I might just cry anyways. It's not like I've never cried out loud before, anyways, but I just feel so much emotion with this because I think it's all the pain that he's going through, and he's trying to keep it together, and he's trying to do the best, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody. And I just keep seeing that he needs to fight for himself. And I feel like he does have a lot of emotions with everything that's going on with you, too. And I feel like he just tries. I feel like he's the shield in your family. Um, like I keep seeing a shield, and it's kind of reminding me of like Twilight when Bella at the end becomes a vampire, and at that end of the last movie, she learns how to shield and protect her family. I feel like he needs to remember to protect the ones that really need it instead of protecting everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it's bad, but I just feel like this is the time for him to protect what he truly wants. It's okay, Sam. Yeah, I can feel that. I'm sitting here trying not to be lame and sit here and sob on if I'm sob on here, but it's just I feel so much emotions with him. And I feel like this came through because he needs to see this. Or you tell him or whatever. Um I don't know if he wears a lot of green. This is so random. So if I don't know. I'm seeing if he wears green or incorporates some more green, it will help him with healing. Um I just feel like if he wears some green to incorporate some of that healingness in him, I feel like it will help him be able to see things and know what he has to do. I just feel like this is taking him a leap out of his comfort zone, but he does have a lot of loved ones around. I don't know if he's lost some friends and other people too. I'm seeing like owls. I'm seeing a whole bunch of things that are floating around him. No, Sarah, is not too early, dear. You weren't here. I said sometimes when they're just past, sometimes they come in a lot stronger for me when they just pass. For some reason, I know some people can't need a few months before they communicate, but for me, they come in like somebody's walking in my front door. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's so much around him trying to do it. So this might be why this happened. Yeah, I kept seeing owls. They kept popping in, and they're going to have to let me know how this goes. For him, for I know we just had a full moon. Is the moon still or not a full moon? We had a new moon. I'm not an astrologer. I follow it, but I don't know it. I don't know if he's into any of the spiritual stuff or not. If he is not, then you can make just put out to the universe and help him and just remind him to try to stay focused on the positive stuff and the good stuff, and it will help him. Okay? I know like signs and that, but I can't sit down and study all of that. I won't remember any of it. I know I won't. So I don't push myself to do it. I like it, but it's just not something in my brain. I know we just had a new moon. I don't even know. Alexa, when's the next full moon? Okay, November 19th is the next full moon, and there's the next full moon. So if he does, if he wants, if you want, Alexa is still talking, but I'm just gonna talk over her. She already answered my question, and she's still talking. Write down things that he needs to let go of, like that he wants to release, the things that like releasing those energies. He could also, I just feel like if he writes down what he wants to let go of, energy wise, emotion wise, people wise, and burn that under the full moon, I think that will help him. And she said it was the 19th. I don't know what else she said. She went on a whole spiel. It did a whole spiel. I don't know. You did it right, Miss Em. I'm like, I don't know what she says. There we go. Em. I'm like, I don't even know what she said. She's still talking, and I don't understand why. I love you too. I'm sorry I cried. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, who's that? I'm like, I don't remember who that is. I'm not even friends with him, dear, so don't worry. Hi, Maria. Maybe that's why I wanted to cry, because you were crying, because I'm so connected with you that happens too. I know with one of my friends paid for a mediumship, and since I'm so connected with her, I did a mediumship, and of course it was the first one on my live, and I was sitting here crying my eyes out, so that makes sense. If you're crying, that's probably why I was crying. How are you, Maria? I was trying not to sob, like it was a float, and the tears are still there. You know I'm always here. And I know it may have been weird paying for mediumship and your live son stuff came through, but sometimes I always say whatever messages are needed, you know. I know how that is, Sam. There's some people that I don't like doing readings for because I feel like the connection sometimes is hard. I'm sending you hugs, Miss Angela. I hope that helps you, and I hope that helps. I hope it helps your son. Of course, I have room. I have Sam next, and that's all I have on my list. I just finished Miss Angela. Yeah, because then I feel like sometimes with certain people, I don't like doing it because then I feel like my emotion, especially if they want to know certain things, I feel like that takes over. Or I get nervous that it's going to take over. So I'm just like, I don't want to do you. Okay, you said your cousin Sarah. Okay. Let me release her son. Um okay. Wow, I've been seeing so much. I told you I had to do mediumship. Spirit is just so strong. Um I'm seeing, I'm feeling so much. Like the first thing I heard was sometimes you have to give you have to give life to get a life. Um, and then I'm seeing a hand. I have breathing issues. My lungs hurt. Um, I don't know if her passing was a surprise or if something, or if just what happened to her surprised her. But what I feel like she's saying, you have to give a life to get a life. To me, it's making me feel like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just the family or if it's everybody that was in contact with her. It kind of reminds me of like that ripple effect, I think, of like when Anthony died. Like it hit people in certain ways. But I feel like there's, I don't know, it makes me feel like people had to go through something to be able to change their ways. Okay, that's why she just looks so surprised, and all of a sudden my, like, I just felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. I don't know what the hand was for. I don't know. I see like a hand like this. Maybe I don't know if she couldn't ask for help, or it could be everything just stopped. I don't know. I see that. She died suddenly. So maybe that's why. I just feel like, she's showing me she never, okay, maybe that's why she never wanted people to help. I don't know. I keep seeing like a hand coming up and it was just like that. So I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like I could have gone so many different ways with the way it looks. I'm like, were you murdered? I go, were you murdered? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay. Um so if she's had this problem and it just happened, I I know you guys are still grieving and it's still only 2 months, but I feel like the people who tried to help her or who really took care of her, I feel like this is going to be their time to be able to live their life and to be able to do things. I feel like she was, as much as she was surprised by it, she's showing me that it was her time to go, that she had to go because I feel like other people were holding themselves back because of her. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I feel like there may be some things that they need to, that they're supposed to do in this life and do things. And I feel like with her passing, even though it's going to take a little bit because of the whole grieving stuff, but she's samming me. She's showing me that this is something that had to happen so people can do what they're supposed to do. Um, I'm hearing from mom that mom needs to remember. I think this is mom. Is mom laying down? So she's showing me somebody laying down. Um, yes, Miss Laura. So what I do is for $20, you can tell me who you want me to connect with that has passed away, or if you're just whoever wants to come in, I can do that as well. I always allow you guys to decide because sometimes a loved one will come through and tell you what you need to hear, not always what you want to hear. So that's why I always say, is there someone you want to talk to? And that person, I can connect with that person to come through and give you messages. Um, she's just showing me that somebody laying on the couch. I know it's probably everybody, But somebody, I feel like it's the mom who just is having a hard time getting out of bed. And she wants her to remember that she is free now. That this is her time to be able to do, like, I feel like she's lost and she's not, they're showing me she's lost and not knowing what to do. But she wants her to know that she's going to start being free. It kind of reminds me, now I hope this doesn't get taken the wrong way. I'm also, you know what I think the hand is for now that it came out a little bit more vividly. It's I don't know what's that movie called. I don't know what it's called, but I know it has Tom Hanks in the movie Wilson. Like when, you know, he falls asleep and Wilson like disappears, you know, and they're floating away and he can't go save Wilson. I feel like this is what's going on, that she's saying that, you know, they couldn't just stay in this thing, that her going away, going home, however you guys talk about it in your family, is giving them new life. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now I know now the hand's going away. It was supposed to be that. All of a sudden I saw the volleyball. It took me a hot minute. I didn't know what it was. I feel bad that took so long. Does that make sense? Miss Maria, you will be next, my love. I lost my dog because Daddy's home. She said that she was greeted by that they helped her up. I'm seeing her. Did your mom like unicorns? Who was the unicorn? Because the unicorn was the one who greeted her. I feel like there was a unicorn. I don't know. I'm seeing it as a unicorn. Somebody as a unicorn was the one who brought her to the light and brought her through. For some reason, I feel like your mom would be a unicorn. But yeah, she said she's with everybody. I hope that Wilson thing makes more sense now. Your mom loved horses. Okay, maybe it was a horse. It looked like a unicorn to me. So I felt like it was your mom when you said that. I saw a unicorn. Maybe because Isabel's obsessed with unicorns, so it came through as a unicorns. Perfect. You've communicated with her though, right? She's saying that she's talked to you. She knows it. I know it's harder when it's our own family. Sometimes it's harder when it is our own family to connect to, but she does say she communicates with you, and she talks to you. Let's see. I want to see what else she said. Perfect. Is Mark, who's Mark? Is Mark her significant other? Does he get headaches? Like every time I feel a lot of pain when you say Mark. Okay. No wonder why my head hurts when you say Mark. So the drinking. I don't drink. So it must be the hangovers and why my stomach hurts. Like every time you said Mark, I was feeling a lot of pain. And I was seeing a leaf that kept going by. Okay. Every time I read Mark, my head would just feel so heavy and it would hurt. I feel like Mark's just going about it the only way he knows. She's showing me the more that people push him, the more people try showing him the light and showing him, it's just going to put him in a deeper hole. She says that she hates to say it, but he just has to be, he just has to find it himself. like I don't even remember the movie, but I'm seeing it like the Green Mile with a lantern and everything. And he has to find his own way. Like I'm seeing trees and a lantern. I know he's lost, and I feel like the leaf. I keep seeing leaves. Like I think he felt like that she left him. Um, I feel like he's just taking everything personally. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he like he's just not seeing things in the right way, that he's like everything he feels was a hit to him, that he deserved this, that, and he just doesn't know how to deal with it. I don't know if he golfs, because I'm just hearing like this was a big hole in one. No, he doesn't. And she's saying the more people who coddle him and try to help him, like I feel like it just sets him off even more. And that's hard. It is. That's a long time together. And this might be why she said she had to give her life for a life. Because there may be some things that he's supposed to do, or things that he has to do that he hasn't done, because also being with her. She's showing me her daughter is a little princess. I'm seeing little kittens. Does she like cats? Hi Trisha, how are you, dear? Sarah loved cats. Okay, I saw like a crown, and then I'm seeing like cats and everything like that. Um, is somebody other than dad helping take care of her daughter? She makes me feel like somebody else is taking care of her. Is the family taking turns? I feel like let me make sure my husband didn't lose the dog. Oh, he's coming in now. I just hearing barks and it made me really nervous. My Aunt Vicky's there. Mom helps. Melissa. She is sick. Okay, the baby. The baby is sick, or Melissa's there? Okay, because I felt like there was a lot of help that's going on. I feel like there's a lot of things. I feel like people are still trying to process things, and I don't know where Mark is, but I feel like somebody has to take the baby for a while or out of the home so Mark can get back to where he needs to be. I feel like she needs to be somewhere steady and somewhere where she will be protected. She's saying that if she wished she knew what was going to happen, she said she would have made better plans. Um, she's making me feel like as much as she knows this is what was supposed to happen, she's saying that it is so hard knowing that her daughter is so little and not being able to be there. Okay, good. I just, I feel like it's going to be a very, 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 and I'm trying not to exaggerate, but I feel like it's going to take a long time for Mark to get where his headspace is to be able to do it. Like I don't know. It's up to you guys. I don't want to be mean and say he needs supervised visits, but I would just make sure while he's with her that she's sober or that he's sober. I hope the baby's sober. I hope the baby's sober. Gosh. Um yeah, because of all the help she's doing, and it's putting him deeper and deeper in a hole. So as when it comes to him, but Mark is just the uncle. So Mark, okay, I'm confused. Um, I thought Mark was. So Mark's not the dad. I think I'm confused. I thought Mark was. Didn't you say that was her boyfriend? I'm confused. I don't feel like he needs to be around the baby. Maybe that's why. Melissa is Sarah's. Okay, yes. Is Mark Melissa's boyfriend? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Sarah was her baby. Maybe these are going too fast and I'm missing it. Okay, I was so confused. Maybe that's why they were all kind of getting mixed up. Okay. You're confusing me, woman. Okay. So Melissa has the baby. Mark is Sarah's boyfriend. Okay. I don't know why I got that so confused. Like I was maybe that like it still makes sense that was her princess if they were that close and that with her being so little and not being there. Okay, because I just felt like she wasn't living with Mark, so maybe that's why I was getting so confused. So I'm like I felt like she shouldn't be living with Mark, but of course she shouldn't be living with Mark because it's not her dad. Okay, that's why I was so confused. Like I'm like she needs to be living with somebody else. Okay. Okay. I think I understand now. I think I was just really confused. Um I think I confused myself. And then Mark doesn't like your Aunt Vicky. I don't think Mark will be around much longer. Since Mark was Sarah's boyfriend, I would I don't feel like there's anything that your family can do to help him. Because I think a lot of it that it does for him is just trigger. I feel like when it comes to Melissa's baby, um, I don't know. I just feel like as long as she stays on top, I'm seeing like that train that says, I think I can, I think I can. As long as she keeps her mind positive and keeps things chuggling. Chuggling, I don't know what chuggling means, but that's what I heard. Um, yeah. I know it. I'm not saying you have to cut him off completely, but when it comes to this situation, I feel like, I just feel like you have some people you just have to let grieve. Yeah. Some people they just I don't feel like anybody can stop that though, Sam. I feel like, sometimes people have to just hit that rock bottomness before they can see what the effect is. And maybe what he'll hit it knowing that, that Sarah's family has stepped away from him. Maybe once he sees all the people that he does care about and the people that he loves and that he wants to remain in are walking away, maybe he'll see what he's doing. Maybe it'll open him up. Um, I don't feel like his journey. I know it can change whenever, I can't say when he's going to die and when he's not, but I don't feel like his journey is over anytime soon. I feel like he has things he needs to do. This could be one of his biggest lessons, is learning how to live without the love of his life. I don't see him going anywhere. And I feel like Sarah knows that this ripple effect is hard. And I feel like Melissa may be having a hard time too, because with the baby being so little, as you know, she's feeding off of everybody else's energy and everybody else's emotions. So she's feeling that everybody is so sad and that their vibrations are so low, because as babies, you know, their vibrations are so high because they have that closer connection. So she's feeling everything, and it may be why she may be sucking in their energy and why she's not feeling good either. I think you guys just need to distance a little bit right now. Exactly. Yeah. And that's good. It will take time. I feel like as time goes on, I feel like there are things, especially if we're trying to help take care of her and trying to do certain things for Sarah. I feel like it was just time that I just hear that they lived their own lives. Like, I think it was time. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what I heard. Miss Maria, did I put your name in the bucket already? I don't think I did. I'm happy. Sometimes I'm so happy when you guys understand me, because I don't understand myself sometimes. I'm like, I don't know what I said, but that's what I heard. I amuse myself sometimes a little too much, I feel like. Okay. I didn't think I did, but then I couldn't remember if I did or not. Let me write your name. Sometimes spirit like comes in and says stuff, and then they like come out, and I'm like, I don't know what I just said. Did that make sense? Miss Maria, who do you want to talk to, my love, as I try to write your name? I wish they didn't make your names like so small. I don't know if I'm spelling your name right. So, but I'll know it's you. I didn't give myself enough space. Yeah. And I'm folding them all the same way. I'm happy you understood. And I hope that helped, Miss Sam. You're welcome, dear. I'm happy to see you. And I do understand what you mean by Sue. Hopefully what I sent Sue for Peyton, I hope it helps, because that's what Spirit led me to. I asked her where she was at, and I wanted to try and help find Peyton. Oh, that man. What am I going to do with him, Miss Maria? Yeah. And I love reading your messages, Miss Maria, because I can hear them in your voice. I love your voice. Your voice is like one of my favorite things. So I always love the voice messages that you send me, because I still feel like you should be doing something. You should have like your own podcast and just talk. I still think you should do like the YouTube, like the TikTok thing. Find something to talk about and just talk. I feel like people would just listen to you all day long. You are very welcome, Sam. Thank you. I love you, Miss Jeanette. I don't have my group I don't have my group open, so I didn't know that was you. Don't be shy. Start off with not even your face. You know, some people who even do like what I do, they all start off with like a camera facing down where they only see their hands. I just love your voice. Your voice just makes my day. Let's see. Hi, Miss Tiffany. How are you, dear? Maria, I'm gonna start off by asking you: is there things that you're I can't remember. I should remember, but I don't remember because spirit comes through and gives you these things, and then I don't remember because it's not mine to remember all the time. Well, it's not mine to remember. Okay, is he? I'm gonna. They're showing me so much stuff. Is he? Does he do anything for you? Like, does he still help either pay for things or do things? I am doing good, girl. I hope you're doing well. I just feel like I keep hearing like they were throwing him out. No, okay, that's what I thought. Like when I first I wanted to make sure because when they first brought it forward, I feel like he's like the ghost of Christmas past, which kind of makes sense if you're having dreams about him, and that's like how that movie is. So sticking with that, what they're showing me because I'm seeing all like Christmas stuff, like ballerina, nutcrackers, and things like that. So they want you to work on some things till Christmas about this. I feel like now I know you may think it's really weird, but you know me well enough. I feel like the Ghost of Christmas Past. I'm sure you've seen those movies. I'm seeing the one that I always remember, like the I don't even remember. Like I think it's not Mickey Mouse, like with Goofy and all of them. I don't even know if that's the right one. I'm seeing one that I always remember from a kid. I don't think it's Donald Duck and all of them, but I feel like Goofy's in it. I don't know. I'm seeing like that type of movie. However, you've seen that movie, and I feel like there is some things that are still that we need to let go of, that we need to recognize, that we need to. I'm hearing that we need to understand. Have you written down any of your dreams? Did we talk about that last time? Have you been when you have these dreams, what I want you to do is have a notebook or a piece of paper or a pad of paper by you, and whatever things that you remember, I want you to write down. Because I feel like there's something um that's all they're showing me. It's like the ghost of Christmas past. Like I'm not saying you're Scrooge or anything like that. I just feel like there's um I to me they're making me feel like there's either a point of view or there's something that they want you to see that's either going to help you release him or it's going to help you be able to close that chapter. Does that make sense, Miss Maria? I do feel like he's haunting me. Like after I'm talking to him, like, oh, I'm not calling her Scrooge. I don't want her to think I'm calling her Scrooge because you're like the farthest from it. But I just feel like there's something that means there's something that they want you to see so this chapter can close, because that's probably why it's coming back around and why he's coming in your dreams, because there's something that needs in that chapter that needs to be closed. So as you're having these dreams, and even if you have them the rest of the week and you write them down, you can send me a picture of it and I can help you figure it out too. I can kind of take a look and try to see what I hear and see what we can do. But I feel like there's messages and there's reasons. I just feel like there's something holding on and they want you to be able to close it. Because if you remember in your dreams, though, there's important messages that are coming through for you. Okay, when it comes to that. Um, well, That kind of goes with gray glowing eyes. So gray, maybe there's something that you're not seeing in black and white. Maybe there is something that you're seeing one way and they're letting you know that this is not something you're supposed to be seeing in a gray area. Maybe it's really and I know it's weird to say it's as easy as black and white, but that might be what it is. That they're telling you that you have to see something in a different direction. Sometimes we like to put things in the middle because we don't want to do certain things or see things a certain way. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to explain that. Let's see. Let's see what I like doing this too. A dream with gray. Let's see if Google says anything. Nope, nothing. Let's see. And I'll take a picture and I'll send this to you. And this just validated everything I just said. It says dreaming of just one eye or seeing just one eye in a dream could mean that you are not seeing the whole picture or that your viewpoints are very narrow and ... Now I got to see which one I was looking at. There it is. Could you guys hear me typing? I don't know. Here, I'll send it to you. Maybe is there, are you really supposed, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're not really, I know this can sound mean. Maybe you're not supposed to maybe there's things that you're forgiving him for that you're not supposed to. Or maybe you forgave him, but you really didn't forgive him. Oh my God, that picture was awful. I'm going to send you the awful picture. Oh, now it looks better. Oh, it didn't look like that when I first sent it to you. Okay, it's the second one. It's the one that says I dream meaning that I sent you. It came up like all blurry right before I hit send. There, I don't think it's, I feel like there's things for you that they want you to see. And sometimes it's hard with dreams to understand what it means. I feel like they want to pull you out of the box so you can see things a certain way. I think you have too big of a heart, and I think you may have forgiven him more than you needed to. So I think that even makes sense with them saying, with Google saying, could mean that you, let's see what happens if I click on it. Oh, it's long. Dreaming of eyes could be an alert that you should trust your own instincts and impulses. And if you're seeing your own eyes, whether, I don't know, it could mean that you have a deeper understanding of yourself or that you're becoming more aware of your highest conscious level. It could be that too, when that's something, seeing someone else's eyes. Let's see if I scroll down. Eye color. The color of the eyes you see could also mean a variety of things. There's green. Let me see if it says more colors. Oh, it doesn't. It just says what green means. Green, blue, and it doesn't show me gray. It says green means wealth, greed, and jealousy. Blue means calm, clear, and peaceful. Red means anger or sadness. It doesn't tell me what gray means. But from what I said, that's what I would say what gray means, because that's what Spirit showed me. Hey, Leo. Did Daddy take you outside? Did Daddy take you outside? Did he leave you? Did he go outside without you? Oh, the poor baby. I don't know what that song is. I would have to Google probably that too, because I don't get to listen to music. My girls are almost to an age where I could probably start listening to music again, because whenever I turn music on, They always have to talk. They always have to tell me something. So I always end up turning the music down or I just leave it off because I always feel like, what's the point? I haven't heard that song. I might have to listen to it for you. There could be a message in there. I would have to listen to it to let you know. If that does come on during those things, then there's a message in there for you. I do feel like you being away from him and your move in the move. How is the move doing? Has anything popped up yet? I feel like is helping you and it's clearing some things. And I feel like this was just saying we have it makes me feel like we have one last step that we're forgetting to do. And it's not bad. I'm seeing same. I just saw the number 4. What am I seeing the number 4 for? Did you decide to live with your son? I don't know. I saw the number 4. I don't know what the 4 means. You keep seeing. Okay, I was like months, weeks, days. What are we doing? I'm just seeing the number 4. That's all I was seeing was the number 4. I'm like, they weren't. Usually, I hear like 4 days or like they'll say months or something, but I'm just seeing the 4. Okay, that makes sense. 444 angel number meaning for her. A sign that your prayers have been heard and the universe encourages you to stay focused to finish the job. 444 represents that you may already have a strong connection with the angels and source, and you are on the path of spiritual awakening. Jeez, I just said that. Maybe that's why I was seeing the 4 for you to tell me that. I just said that too, that you are on a spirit. I'm going to send you a picture of that because I've learned I Google numbers all the time and I do it for other people. And the same message doesn't come back. And, I looked up a number for one of my friends and, I saw, and it was the weirdest message and it was really scary. And, and I was like, I don't want to tell you. And then I told her, but then it ended up being true. It worked for me first, but then a couple weeks later it worked for her. But then if I Google that number again, and then I Googled the number like a week later, it's not the same message. Different messages pop up that mean something for you. So that's so funny. I just said I think because of the distance that you put between yourself and him, it's allowing you to see things too. And maybe, and you know what, I don't know, I'm not trying to be mean, but he may also be coming in because since you are having that spiritual awakening without being with him and out being close to him, that he could be something that was holding you back. He could be like that lower vibrational spirit that tries to hold you down. So the more that you release and cut and clear that out as much as you can, that could be something why they're saying they don't want you to stay in the gray with him. They want you to see the shadow work and bring it to light so you can stay in that light. With all of that, you'll have to let me know if you have any dreams tonight. Have you been reading books, or do you have to do books for a job or something? I'm seeing you read books or researching or doing something. All of a sudden I'm seeing books and I'm seeing you reading them. Do you cook? Is it cook? Because all of a sudden it kind of turned into a tree, but it reminded me of broccoli. I don't know what messages are thrown at me, Miss Maria. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? I don't know what they're showing me, Miss Maria. They went from one thing to another. No, just reach out. Okay. Just researching on finding place. Okay. I don't know. The broccoli is really seeking out. So maybe they want you to look for a place maybe. I don't know if they're really pulling like the broccoli in the restaurants. So I don't know if where you're at. I know where I'm at. They have like restaurants and things and stuff like that, but then sometimes they have apartments above them. But I don't think you would need an elevator, right? I'm hearing that we wouldn't be able to do stairs though. I don't know. Unless they're saying there's a place by a restaurant. But I feel like a restaurant or above a restaurant or something with restaurant is where they want you to start looking at. Because I feel like you can work out a better deal with that. If that even makes sense. I'm so happy, Miss Kathy. Did you fly there? Oh, that's exciting. That even makes sense. Hi, Penny. Welcome. I don't know why the broccoli is standing out the way it is. Maybe it's something that will pop up that you'll see around there. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. All of a sudden, like I see you researching, and then I saw it turn into a tree, but then I heard it was supposed to be broccoli. Yes, keep me posted. Look by some restaurants, maybe downtown, like the downtown area. Maybe there are some things that are popping up. Sometimes things pop up last minute before it gets really cold, and that might be something that they want you to do. I'm gonna put Kathy in because it says she shared. I still think that it wouldn't be bad for you to I think it could be good for you to live with your son, even though I don't think that's what you want to do. Oh, that's awesome. Miss Kathy, it says you shared. I think you shared. It said +1, so usually that means shared. And I put a smiley face with your name. I'm going to put you in. And I'm just going to throw out there for anybody who is hopping on or who sees this later. If you see the post that I posted today that is below this live, you'll find out what this is. Make sure you check out the page. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was further away for some reason. Yeah, just keep a lookout because I feel like I know you want to be, I know you don't want to live with him, but I feel like it could help you with like financially and getting like the best place that you want to be at. I feel like it would help you. Are you having any stomach pain, Miss Maria? What's the stomach pain that's coming in? I think it's stomach. Let me see. Where's the stomach? No, not stomach. What is this? This is diaphragm. I don't even know what the diaphragm is, but that's like the area. Like, what is this? I don't even know what that is. Or any heart? Are you having like stuff like I'm feeling it like right here? Like it's like, okay, you guys know I have this picture of like body parts that I look at. That's what I'm looking at because I don't know where anything is. It's saying the stomach is lower, so I'm not feeling it in the stomach. But if I pull it up, it makes me feel like right underneath your lungs, and it's saying like diaphragm. I don't think it's your liver. I don't know. I don't know what the diaphragm does. I don't know any medical stuff. I just feel things from spirit. So whatever the diaphragm is, I feel like there's something going on with that because it even feels just like, the way this picture is, like right under the lungs, like how, oh, that worked. Usually it never works. Like how it says diaphragm, that dark brown line underneath the lungs. That's what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling pain there. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. And I don't think this pain is gonna go away until I find out. The diaphragm, located below the lungs, is the major muscle of respiration. It is a large dome-shaped muscle that contracts rhythmically and continually, and most of the time involuntarily. God, there's a lot of big words. So I'm assuming that it helps you breathe. I have no idea. I'm trying to see if I can figure this out. I don't know. If it continues to bother you, I feel like gallbladder. Where's that at? Oh, I don't know. Gallbladder isn't even on my list. It only has the main ones. Oh, she doesn't have her gallbladder. I just felt it as the diaphragm. I feel like if it continues to be pain, oh, it allows the food to go to the stomach. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I'm like, I don't even know what that does. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need a better human body picture. I've just had this one saved since I had this phone. This picture is like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the 11th picture that I have on my phone from when I first got it. So I downloaded it pretty quickly. I don't know. I feel like something's irritated with that. I would probably get that checked out because I can feel that. It feels really uncomfortable. And I'm happy Miss Kathy says what it does because now my pain's going away. You have a lot of pain, woman, because now I'm feeling stabbing back pain in my lower right side. Okay. Maybe there's just something that is just upsetting it. Maybe that you're eating that you're not aware of. If you're eating really healthy now, maybe there's just something it doesn't like, or it's harder for it to digest, or whatever it does, maybe something's just upsetting it. What's going on, like, by like your hip pain? Yes, that's exactly what it feels like. Yes, that's 100% what I was feeling. That's why I'm like, if this continues to hurt, because Tawny's a baby when it comes to pain. I don't do pain. If it continues to hurt, that's why I was like, maybe you should go get it checked out. And sometimes I know I don't do pain, which is funny because it comes with the job of doing mediumship. Um, but I don't know, I'm also feeling pain in like my right hip too area. I don't know if you pulled something or something hurts there. I just feel like that just hit me too. But the diaphragm, I would just keep track of, maybe do a food diary and see if something that you're eating is making it worse. But yes, it does feel like labor pains. That's hilarious because it does feel like that. Did you have any questions, Miss Maria? Because now they're just taking me through your body. I felt the diaphragm, and then I'm still holding my right hip, unless I'm mirroring you and it's your left. But my right hip hurts. I don't know if you did something, if you hit it or what, but unless it's just like a nerve that's not, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I feel things and I just feel some pain in your hip. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to get off because I have to go pick up my babies. The last person that I saw that shared was Miss Kathy. And I got everybody who donated for a reading. Their names are in the bag as well. So make sure you check out my page. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you too, Miss Maria. Don't forget to keep your dream diary and stuff, and then message me like at the end of the week, and we can go through and see if there's any more messages that we have to that can help you. So just write down what you remember, and don't beat yourself up if you don't remember. If anything, it'll come back the next day. Okay. I love you too, Miss Kathy. I hope you have fun with your family. Enjoy the beautiful weather and ground. I love you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day and enjoy the Monday.